I have some new tour dates to let you know about. I'll be in East Lansing. I'll be in Toledo, Ohio, Rama, Ontario, in the Canada, Pittsburg, PA, Eugene, Oregon, Kennewick, Washington, Seattle, Washington, Victoria, BC, in the Canada, College Station, Texas, Belton, Texas, San Antonio, Durant, Amarillo, Oxford, Mississippi, howdy, Fayetteville, Arkansas, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, roll tide, and Tallahassee, Florida, Rosemont, Illinois, Winnipeg, and Calgary in the Canada. Get all your tickets at theovon.com/TOUR. Thank you so much for your support. And thank you to the fella in Montana that gave me this jacket. Got some Indian artifacts on the back. And just want to say thank you. I really like this jacket. We've also got some new merch, some new gang tees in pepper and ivory. And we've got a new gang hat. That giggity. Check those out and more at theovonstore.com. Happy holidays to everyone. Today's guest has never been afraid to speak his mind. He has been a staple in country music and in Texas lore for many years. He's having a great year right now with his new album, 9 Lives. It's country, it's rock, it's grunge, it's him. He's got a new Christmas EP, Wetzel's Wonderland, Chapter 2, out now. And I'm just grateful to spend time today and to catch up with him. Today's guest is Mr. Koe Wetzel. I shouldn't be allowed to be alive. You ever feel like that? You ever feel like that really, dude? I mean, I should not be allowed to be alive, dude. I just...
Got one of those days?
Yeah, you ever just burn so many bridges down you can't even take a step? You burn, it's not even bridges. You burn down just regular flooring.
Yeah. Ceiling, everything, carpet.
I mean, I'll just turn a wreck. Just everything's a chimney when I come someday when I'm like that.
You want those beers, Bubba, or Heineken or anything?
You can have whatever you want.
Yeah, I'll. Yeah, if you don't mind, a couple of those, Bush.
Yeah, I'm just damn. It's just everything's fine. It just when if I get in a,
You think it's kind of like with the holidays and shit coming up too, or
it doesn't help.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's a lot of little things to do, and suddenly a lot of just feeling like a lot of responsibilities, and then
everything kind of adds up.
Yeah, and then and I start I'll just turn it into just I get too focused on what I need to get done.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I just got to hit an AA meeting or something, or drink a damn 8-ball, dude.
Those, man, for real.
Dude, I'm glad they didn't come out with 8-ball the beverage or whatever.
Yeah. I think they did Celsius.
That could be true. I'd have been on them bitches, bro. Man. Koe Wetzel, man, congrats on the new album, dude.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Wow.
Shit kind of popped off, huh?
Yeah, well, you've been working so hard.
Yeah, for sure.
People don't think about that.
Yeah, everybody it's the overnight success shit, and I don't know, they don't see the 10 plus years, we've been grinding it out for a while, so it's good.
At all the places you've played, every place they would allow someone to play, really.
For real though, man. Like we would.
I mean, you'll play. I've seen,
yeah, trailers on the back of like semis, behind chicken wire.
yeah. Oh, I've seen places where like tomorrow this place is getting fumigated, right? Where they'll already be setting up the tent around it with the bug spray in it. And it's like, but tonight, Koe Wetzel, baby.
It was with big lights, right? Yeah. There was this one run that we had. It was probably the third year. It's probably 2013, 14. And it was like we were playing VFWs and like firehouses and stuff. Well, there was like three places that we played, and within 2 months, I don't know if it was tax reasons or what, but all of them fucking burned down. So It was like a thing, like Koe Wetzel's coming to town, get your extinguishers ready, man. He's about to burn this bitch down, literally.
Dude, it was almost like that White Snake Memorial Tour kind of.
Yeah. That's how it was, man. And it was kind of a joke around East Texas, but it was legit. It was always a VFW or a little cash grab or something. It was kind of a sketchy place, and then you get in there and it's like, did you hear that place burned down last night? I was like, what?
You're like, what we just left.
Yeah. Like, I think we still have some drums in there.
Bro, you can smell the kerosene as you pull it off down the road. You can smell.
They're just in the back, just pulling wires and shit. I was electrical fired.
Bro. Oh, yeah, nothing like a good scam, dude.
I'm telling you.
Nothing like a
Get you out of a pinch. You're talking about, getting your day back to brighter, man. Get a little government money, man.
Oh, we had a dude who had bought a bunch of, he made a bunch of 4th of July t-shirts, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. And they didn't get in until they basically got in like on the night before. They're supposed to come in like 2 weeks early. And it was a business plan this guy had. And so on 4th of July, he's like, I have basically 8 or 9 hours to peddle these bitches, So he was out there with a bike with a little wagon. He was pulling like it was supposed to have a child in it or something, but it was just full of these 4th of July shirts. And he was out there just slanging them bitches, and he only got rid of about maybe 17 of them. So he had about maybe 420 shirts left or whatever.
What do you do with them?
Here's what he did. He set them on fire, right? But he did it near a fireworks display, and he said that some of the fireworks had landed in him.
Hey, man, that's gotta respect the hustle there.
That was great.
That's awesome.
It was a great idea, man.
Yeah, I bet he's got a lot. I bet he had a lot of great ideas. I mean, maybe is he still around? We should hit him up, bro.
He's an idea, man. I would say that.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's an idea, man. Yeah, man. You're playing some different venues now, so that's kind of changed, huh? Has it?
Man. Yeah. I mean, we've been doing like arenas for like the last 2 or 3 years, but it's just kind of to a bigger scale, I guess. I mean, definitely got newer fans. With this record, we kind of tapped into the mainstream kind of side of it, I guess. We've always been independent, and I mean, I guess, coming out of Texas, I mean, you could tour Texas year round, and make a damn good living, and it's pretty much what we've been doing. But over the last probably 5 years, we've got out of Texas and got to play these crazy arenas and
That's
stuff.
Crazy. Look at that.
Yeah, man, it's been a while. I mean, we've been blessed. Fans have just come out of the woodworks, man, and it's cool to have people, fuck with the music, man. Fuck with what you're telling them, man. And I don't know, it's been wild. It's kind of, we've been so busy. I haven't had time to like step back and actually look at it, and kind of see where we're at. But it's wild, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of that energy out of Texas where it's just like that, we'll figure it out. And Texas really supports their own a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's the same with guys like Parker over the years. And, I mean, Texas has their own thing. They always have. Yeah. They support their own.
Yeah. Very, very proud people, man. And, it's just such a cult following, and we've been blessed to have those cult fan base, that fan base for so long. And
is there like co-beef between like people, like new fans and old fans? I mean, do you feel like
maybe a little bit, but I mean, like I said, they're so passionate and they're so like co-fans that I think they've respond. I was kind of curious as to how they're going to take this new music that we put out. I mean, they came on with it. I think they dug it, just because we haven't really veered off from the shit we've been doing our whole whole career. So
yeah, do you feel weird? Do you feel like, is there a part of you that feels like, because I get like if I have to do something that feels kind of mainstreamy to me sometimes, it makes me fucking angry.
Like, yeah. I don't, man, not really, because like I said earlier, I'm still doing the same shit. It's just more, I guess, on a bigger scale, kind of more. I don't know, kind of expected, you know what I mean? Like to do all these interviews and, just kind of get your story out there. So, I mean, it used to be, get fucked up, go play music, and that was it, write music, throw down, party with everybody. And now it's kind of all right, let's take a step back and calm everything down a little bit, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, your TikToks, you guys would be just fucked up out there eating dandelions and shit, or just adopting animals. I mean, you guys are doing a lot for nature and everything out there.
Everything, man.
Do you have to slow it down a little bit? Have you had to a little?
This tour we definitely did. So last year's tour was the El Paso tour, and it was balls to the wall. Like it was insane, bro. Like it was too much, honestly. I'm surprised somebody died. We didn't, but we had a couple folks go to jail. But other than that, I mean, it was just chaos the whole time. And then this year with the Damn Near Normal tour, they kind of like caged me a little bit. Like, so after every show, it was direct to the bus and then the cop escort out. Like they wouldn't let me go out and party and stuff, which was great. I mean, the tour was great and stuff, but I felt like they were trying to settle me down a little bit. Because, I mean, like I said, it's just kind of on a bigger scale than anybody kind of expected it to be.
Yeah, you got more responsibility the next day.
Sure.
You got to actually be there.
And, I felt a whole lot better this tour, and the shows were better in my opinion. And but, yeah, I mean, I guess you got to grow up sometime, man.
It sucks, huh?
It sucks, man. It sucks getting old.
It sucks having to grow up.
Yeah.
And it's not even getting old. Oh, you can stay young and just be an old dude. And like, damn, that old dude is, shouldn't be,
It's like the FOMO, though. Like the fear, like, like whenever it's just like, you reminisce on all the good times. Like, damn, man, that'd be fun to do tonight. We should do that tonight.
Oh, yeah. It's nothing. Oh, dude, going to bed early and laying there and just feeling like just even God knows you're a little bitch. Yeah. That's the saddest part, dude, getting into bed early.
You're like, all right, I'm doing it. And then you kind of get ready and you're like, start to feel a little bit bad. You're like, you know what? And then you wake up next morning. I feel like whenever you wake up next morning, you're like, you know what? Good on you.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
Oh, yeah. That's
like, you got a little umph in your chest. Like, hey, man.
Yeah. A natural umph and not just where your heart's just burned out from just running overtime. Dude, I remember when I first met you, I was like, I don't know if I just like gotten like Re-Sober or something at the time. Re-Sober is a good name.
Re-Sober, yeah, that's pretty cool.
I never heard that word. I never said that word before.
Re-Sobered.
But I never got, and I remember I met you and I was like, I got to be careful around that guy because.
I remember that time.
That guy
was that Whiskey Jam, right? Was it Whiskey Jam?
I don't remember.
Or Losers?
It might have been with Todd Graves.
Yeah, that
could have been the Super Bowl. Remember, was that
oh God, yeah.
In that suite or something.
Dude, I was sober for 3 weeks going up there, and then, bro, we're sitting in the suite with Todd, and like me and Dre have been sober or whatever, and we're like, if we can make it through Super Bowl weekend, dude, we are, we're killing it. And I'm sitting there, and Cersei from Lord of the fucking Ring, or not Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones walks in. Yeah. I'm like, was that Cersei? And they're like, yeah. That's one of the Jonas Brothers too. I was like, holy shit, and so.
Yeah, and you got to play that game. You drink every time you see a Jonas brother.
I was like, yeah. I was like, vodka soda, please. Like, and dude, it was like 11 in the morning. And you got all these actors and musicians and.
Yeah, they had a lot.
Coach O walks in from LSU. He's like, hey, what's going on, cuz? You doing all right? You doing all right, bro? I'm like, yeah, I'm good, man. Like, what do you think about your boy now? Oh, he got it sold up. He's got it sold up.
Yeah, that's when Burrow was playing the Super Bowl.
I was like, this dude's fucking awesome, And
this dude's been eating 8 balls too.
Bro,
it sounded like.
He's just rolling around, man, just having a great time. And so, we hammered him all day. We get to the game, and it's just like damn red carpet. People were showing up, coming in. I'm like, dude, I can't handle this shit. This is too much.
Everybody was in there. PD Pablo, I think, was in there.
Dude, Jack Harlow, French Montana. It was just one after the other. And, me being from small East Texas, I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah. That was wild.
That was crazy.
There was a lot of fancy folks in there, too, dude. I wanted to fucking rob some of those fucking or whatever. Yeah. And you can't say but so we'll pretend we didn't say it. Man. But yeah, dude. I was like, because I was just getting back on the grill or whatever, and I was like, I gotta fucking.
Well, I think one of the times I met you, it was at Whiskey Jam, I think, and we were sitting there each other, and we were like, yeah, man, fan of each other, whatever. And I remember you were like, there was a step right above me to Muscadine Bloodline was playing. And he was like, you trying to go up? Oh. And I was like. Yeah, dog, let's go. And I was like, you want to go to the bathroom? Right here. You were like, wait, what? I was like, and I had a little in my pocket. I was like,
yeah.
like trying to go. You were like, no, the step to watch. I was like, shit, and I didn't know you was sober.
I remember that. Yeah, I was kind of perched up in the back, like on a.
You trying to get up?
Yeah.
I'm like, hell yeah, let's go right now. You were like, no.
Damn, brother.
Oh,
well,
man.
look, I do appreciate the support too.
Yeah,
dude,
hey man, I was my bad. That was on me, man.
No.
I was
Dude,
like,
I want somebody to fucking want to get me fucked up, dude. I want somebody to just hold me down and just fucking, just damn funnel, just yay into my brain, homie. You know what I'm saying? But those are, that's Christmas wishing,
Oh, man.
Let me talk about your new album. So the new album's 9 lives, right? Mm-hmm. And when have you burned a couple of your lives? Like, was there a night or two over the time? Because I'm trying to think. Let me think of a good night that happened to me one time. Oh, dude, a guy overdosed or whatever one time, and people were doing CPR on him. I'm like, he doesn't need fucking CPR.
Was anybody? Could they even do CPR?
I mean, they were just trying.
They're just trying. You're like,
his chest was already doing its own CPR. I'm like, that dude is just geeked out of his gourd, bro. You need to hit him with that fucking.
Man.
That's Narcanul Johnson. You need to hit him with that.
Somebody hit him with the EpiPen.
Yeah, sweet Narcan, dude. Yeah, somebody hit him with an EpiPen like he had a bee sting or something. I'm like, this dude got stung by an 8-ball. This dude got stung.
He's
by
having a reaction for sure.
This dude got stung by a warm gram, and they're trying to put damn Pepto-Bismol in him. People are fucking unbelievable.
Hey, man, people start freaking out like that. Shit gets hairy, and especially if you tore up like that, you don't know what the fuck's going to happen. So it's kind of like, oh, shit. What we do here? Well, everybody starts, I think I'm going to have one myself. Y'all start doing that shit to me.
Dude, I see somebody doing Narcan, I'll hit one. Dude.
Yeah.
It's across the room.
Can I get one, please?
Yeah. Do you always feel like you had to party so much? Where does that come from, you think? Is that just, did you grow up partying?
Yeah, not real. I mean, I never felt like I had to. It was just, man, I like to have a good time. My whole family likes to have a good time, man. So it's just kind of, whenever I got, so my parents were pretty strict on me growing up, because they knew the only way I was going to get out of Pittsburg was to, on a scholarship or whatever.
And that's Pittsburg, Texas.
Texas, yeah. And so, like, they were really strict on me. And so once I got to college, dude, it was like balls to the wall, like no parents, get to college and just hammer down, man. And it just, I don't know, I guess it kind of just snowballed. And I don't know, I can drink with the best of them. And I don't know. It's great. It's a great time, man. And I've slowed down a whole lot, this past couple of years, but I still like to get out there and act up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe that's you slowed down. It's great though. Yeah. I was envious of people that could party, man, because I couldn't do it. I'd get a little too rattled and I'd just start fucking chewing on the fucking walls and shit. I'd just start fucking farming copper out of my own house, dude. I get I couldn't handle it, dude. I'd call the cops on myself a bunch of times. That's fucked up.
That's partying though. I mean, that's hardcore shit.
I think it's funny, I guess.
Hey, that's some partying. I don't think I've ever called the cops on myself before. That's wild.
Oh yeah, dude. I'll call them bitches, huh? Oh, dude, I call the cops for anything, dude. I remember I was at a UFC fight one night and the guys were beating each other so bad and I fucking called the cops right there. From T-Mobile Arena. It was Dustin Poirier and Max Holloway were beating the shit out of each other. I said, dude,
y'all got to get down here quick.
Yeah. I said, y'all got a male-on-male domestic down here.
Oh, my God, bro.
That's what I said. I said, these guys are fighting over jewelry down here. Because I think Winter got the belt.
Oh, really?
So I was like, you got a male-on-male domestic down here, buddy. You guys need to send someone.
We need to figure this shit out quick. Dana, what are you doing?
Why the title 9 Lives, man?
Oh, man, it was kind of, so the record was kind of like us kind of doing a new music that we're not known for. Usually it's the party music, the crazy rock stuff. So this was just kind of the other lives that I could have lived had I not been a musician, or traveled down this road. So it's kind of just like a reflection on that. And I don't know, man. Just kind of one of those things.
Yeah, and I read that you wrote it pretty quick, like when it finally hit you.
Most of the songs came really quick, man. Like Gabe Simon, he always say it was like my first therapy session.
I met him.
Yeah, cool dude. But he dug into my life, like into my soul, and was like bringing out shit that I normally never tell like a stranger, And he just dug into it, man, and it helped write the songs really fast, honestly. So, yeah, I don't know, man. the songs came out great. You know, it was one of the more vulnerable sides
really?
of me, for sure. Yeah, for sure. You know, I mean, it was just like, it was more raw and real than I feel like I'd ever been playing music. So, so yeah, it was kind of like kind of turning a new page on, you know, not leaving the party behind, but just kind of me kind of growing up type shit.
Damn. No. Fuck, dude.
All right.
It sucks, dude. All the good ones grow up.
I know you're gonna see me. You're gonna see me in the jail log tomorrow.
Okay, good.
I go to the Red Door or something tonight.
Yeah, long as
Oh
man. Yeah, dude. All the good ones grow up, man. Yeah, they've had that term. Yeah, because there's like I mean, I love Jesse Murphy. I've been a Jesse Murphy fan since before I should admit as an adult male. You know what I'm saying? It was like very strange to tell people that you were a fan.
Well, she's got the soul of like a 50-year-old, I feel like, or 60-year-old, 80. Yeah. It's insane. I remember whenever I first heard her, I was like, wait, how old is it? And she was probably 17, 18. And I was like, wait, what? And she's such a baller, man. Like, she walks in the room and it's just like her presence is so huge. And she's just this little bitty thing, dude, you know? But amazing artist.
She's a fucking grenade.
Dude. Just insane.
And she's got that look in her eyes like she's just seen it all a million times.
Sure. That's what I'm saying. She's like reincarnated, bro. She's like, she's got it. She got it going on.
Yeah, she might be a refurb or whatever they call it, you know?
Yeah, hell yeah.
God. Oh, God, y'all are beautiful. And I mean and I mean both of you, too. I do want to say it like that. No, she's so talented, man. That song gets stuck in my head, too, man. That high road gets stuck in my head.
Yeah.
I'll just be doing nothing or doing something and it'll come out of me, dude.
Where were we at? I'm getting the IV. I'm hungover as shit.
Oh, yeah. So you got
and I'm just like, I was kind of watching the football game and I hear you coming down singing High Road. I was like, Jesus Christ. Oh, man.
I gotta get some
and it was like, what were we doing? What was the stuff? Huh?
The NAD.
NAD. Oh, yeah, you do. Remember we were talking about it. You were like doing however many milligrams.
Oh, yeah.
And I was doing like 75 or 100, dude. I'm over there about to die. And I just hear you coming down singing High Road. And I'm like, God, shut up, please.
Oh, man. It's just wild when you get one that gets stuck in your head.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure. And you wake up singing it and you can't get, it's just all day, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's wild, man. What have I been watching? I was watching that John Benet Ramsey. You see that stuff?
I hadn't seen it. Is it on Netflix?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's just like rehab or dashing whatever happened in the past, you know?
Yeah. Is it kind of like Who Did It? Are they still on that?
Yeah, the dad, though, will now be interviewed. The dad is in it.
Okay. Oh, no shit.
Yeah. And the dad, I think that the dad, this is just a belief of mine. I believe that the dad had some kind of inappropriate attraction to the child, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can legally say that or not. It's just my belief. And the mother had been envious of that. The mother unalived. You have to say unalived now.
Oh, really?
Unalived the child.
Unalived. You can't
say the other stuff. Yeah, they'll take us down.
Really?
The mother unalived the child, and then they together figured out the story, right? Yeah. And neither one of them could rat the other one out because they both had some
connection to it.
Some connection. I think he'd been appropriate. The mother got envious, put the daughter, it was in all these pageants, all this weird stuff. The mother did it on purpose or accident, and then they both had to help each other cover it up.
She never served time or anything, did she? The mom?
She never served time, no. She ended up passing away of cancer, I believe.
Oh, no shit.
But
I don't think I'm thinking of the same. There's another one.
You might be Casey Anthony.
Casey Anthony.
She lives here, I heard.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Where does Casey Anthony live? You got to get her out to a show, dude.
I don't know about that one, bro. Jesus. But did she serve time?
I don't know. Let me see. Where's Casey Anthony now? That's a great question.
No way. She's just in Nashville on Broadway every night. Just jeez.
Leave them Broadway girls alone. That's what she's singing, which is a little morose for her to sing. Where does it say she lives? You see anything on there? Moved to Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Where the fuck is that?
I mean, it sounds like it's close.
Yeah, it's got to be close.
Wow.
Man.
Did they have any good big criminals in y'all's town? Any big crime going up over there in Pittsburg, Texas? Was there something?
They said the Texas Chainsaw Massacre came through town, but who knows?
Yeah, that could have just been
yeah, I mean, he could have been going through.
That could have been a guy just repairing 2-stroke motors too. You know what I'm saying? It could have been.
He's still living in Pittsburgh, bro. Honestly, he probably is. I think I know who it is too. No, they said Bonnie and Clyde came through, and one of the sheriffs there. I mean, Pittsburgh wasn't. I mean, it's only like 4,000 people, but they said they called them ahead of time or let them know somehow via pigeon or some shit, and they were like, "Hey, get the fuck out! We're coming through. If you want to live, just get out of our way."
Bonnie and Clyde were coming.
Yeah, and they rolled through, and then nobody gave them shit. Yeah. Just like. Because they hid out in, or they're from Dallas, I think, or somewhere.
Where's Bonnie and Clyde from? Let's get a look at them.
I'm pretty sure. Oak Cliff, South Oak Cliff. Hey.
Bonnie was the looker, I think.
Yeah, she was a smoke.
Let's see. Let's get a look at them. Get a look at them. Let's see images there. Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh, did you watch that one with Emil Hirsch?
Is it good?
Oh, dude, yeah. It's like a 3-part series.
Ooh, I got to watch that.
Oh, bro, it's so good.
Ooh, yeah, Bonnie.
Back in the day, dude, you bet.
Bro, if she looks good even in that picture.
I think Clyde, he was a little bitty dude, too.
Oh, my God. Oh, there they are.
Imagine taking those pictures back in the day, dude. Like, hey, I'm going to hold this to you. Get over there with the photo, like the picture. Like,
yeah, and smoke comes out of it. It must have felt like Satan was doing it.
It like goes off and like pull the trigger. Yeah, they fucked them up. And
ooh, look at that.
That was in
Ambush.
Bienville Parish, I think.
On a Louisiana highway, and they still have that car.
Yeah.
Where was it at?
I think it was in Bienville Parish.
Oh, yeah, it sounds about right.
It
is a parish over there. It's been 90 years since a posse of lawmen caught up with the outlaw couple Bonnie and Clyde. They were ambushed and killed on a North Louisiana road, but their story is still very much alive. In Gibbsland, Louisiana is where it occurred at. Bonnie and Clyde. What kind of pieces of history from Bonnie and Clyde? What was their biggest heist? What was Bonnie and Clyde's biggest heist, I wonder?
Where are you from, Louisiana?
I'm from Covington, Louisiana. We didn't have anything.
Covington.
Lee Harvey Oswald went to our middle school. That was our big thing.
Damn, that's pretty big.
The gang robbed the First National Bank in Stewart, Iowa in 1934. They did some kidnapping.
Kidnapping? I didn't know that.
But it says kidnapping of a man and woman.
Oh, that's not kidnapping.
Yeah, that's just
napping.
Yeah, just making friends, dude. And some car theft. Damn, they weren't even as bad as some of the these Travis Scott fans, I feel like.
Yeah. You need to watch that. It's like a 3-part series. It's got if you like Emil Hirsch, I love Emil Hirsch.
Oh yeah, he's talented.
And it's great, man. But it kind of went through their whole. Apparently, it was pretty spot on from everything. But
yeah, I wonder if I could do a good crime.
Dude. Do you like the history, like the gangsters and stuff, like Dillinger and all that shit? Yeah, that's up my alley, man. Babyface, Pretty Boy Floyd, and all that.
Oh yeah, remember? Well, they used to have that. What was that movie that had all those guys in it?
Public Enemy.
Yeah,
that was good. A lot of good actors.
Dude, yeah, I wonder if I could be a good criminal or not. What kind of crime I would do? I wouldn't do kidnapping because I don't want some dumb fucking kid around all the time.
No, that'd be annoying as fuck.
Yeah, and you're like, and you have to what? Then you're like, and also you're gonna get caught. You're gonna have to go to McDonald's all the time or whatever.
That's a bad rap. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, no kids.
So yeah, I would do something with adults probably, or what's a good crime? Train robbing would be sick.
Dude, I think about that all the time. Like back in the Gap, like cowboy days, dude.
Just pulling up on that thing.
Just throwing up a dynamite in there and throwing it up.
And there's some rich guy just eating in the window or whatever.
Like, what the fuck's going on over here?
Fucking pop one off into him. Just shoot right through his Salisbury steak or something. Next thing you know, you're in there. But then you get in there and you have to look for the money. That's got to be the worst.
Somebody tell us what the fuck it is. But no, that's like a gunslinger back in the day, man. That'd be so sick.
I know. It'd be so wild. I was just reading about a lot of hookers and stuff that were on the, like whenever they had Gold Rush and stuff like that. Like a lot of hookers started up some big madaming and stuff out there in those Gold Rush towns. Yeah.
That's dope.
And it was pretty wild. And they would, they'd get other women to work for them and stuff like that. It's just kind of fascinating to learn about.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wonder if I could do a good. You know, what would be a good crime. I think get a hot air balloon, drop in that way. Nobody sees that shit coming.
No, absolutely. Like first, be like, what the fuck is that, dude?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know, with drones and shit. Probably you couldn't get away with that. Man, they'd be back in the gap.
yeah. But yeah, drones. Yeah. Wonder if we'll be able to travel by drone. They have that stuff now where you can kind of.
I saw one the other day. It's like somebody sits in it and it's got the blade and stuff. Don't look too safe though. It's like how many beers do I need before I get in this thing, bro?
Especially if your buddy gets a hold of that remote for 30 seconds, dude. He's taking you right into some power lines, dude.
He's done some fucked up shit to me. Let me see it, bro. Like, you would have done the same for me, buddy.
Yeah, and especially if you're wearing like a Vols jersey or something, he just takes you around. He takes you into Athens, Georgia.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes. See, that shit don't look safe.
Oh hell no, that's look like something Kid Rock would buy.
Kid Rock has one right now, bro. We just pulls up.
That thing runs on probably diesel or something, kerosene. Or just runs on some of Kid Rock's bad music too. That's what it does.
Kid Rock, dude.
Every time you play ball with a ball, it fucking takes off.
Balls.
I'm joking, Bob. I'm joking, dude.
Oh, Bob, man.
He loves to have a good time, man. This episode is sponsored by PrizePicks. You knew it. If you like firing on sports like I do, then PrizePicks is the best daily fantasy sports app for you. You can sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5. Yep, you don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. You can fire on all your favorite sports like the NBA, NFL, UFC, and many more. Instead of choosing teams, you choose individual players. Each player has a set projection, and you choose either more or less than that set projection. That's what I love about PrizePicks. For example, you could choose Anthony Edwards and more than 17 points, or you could choose Bo Nix and less than 22 completions. It's up to the player, and it's up to you. PrizePicks has a brand new feature also called Live Squares available now. Live Squares allows you to pick a player's full game projection after the game has started. So that's some in-game activity. The projection changes based on the player's live progress. Look for the red dot indicating a game is in progress. If you are smart with sports and you know what players are going to perform on what nights, PrizePicks is the best app for you. First-time users download the PrizePicks app, use code Theo, and PrizePicks will instantly give you $50 on your first lineup of $5 or more. No strings attached. Put in $5 and instantly get a free $50. If you're looking for a great gift for that special someone, I've got the perfect fit. It's the smooth, soft, stretchy, breathable fabric of Tommy John underwear. Just think about how much underwear you go through in a year. You can make that easier on your friends and family by gifting them Tommy John. I like Tommy John because I like the underwears, the strap on the belt on them, the waistband. It's not as tight, so it's not just squeezing me all the time, making me rashy or making me do urine. I like them Tommy Johns. They're loose and just make me feel good, like I am good, because I am. I gift and wear Tommy John, and you should too, because they're that good. If I needed underwear and loungewear, sleepwear, it's what I'd buy for myself, so it's what I'm buying for you. My loved ones are going to be just so dang cozy, thanks to Tommy John all year round. Plus, everything's covered by Tommy John's best pair you'll ever wear, or it's free. Guarantee. Shop TommyJohn.com/Theo right now for the holidays and get 25% off your first order. Save 25% for a limited time at TommyJohn.com/THEO. TommyJohn.com/Theo. See site for details. You ever had to cancel a show out there on tour? Anything ever happened to you?
Yeah, we don't, I don't like to do it, man. We haven't we haven't done it a whole lot. I think we didn't have to cancel any on this tour. Festival I got sick for, and then whenever the hurricane came through, we had to cancel show. We had to reschedule. But last year during the El Paso tour, man, like I said, it was crazy. I would just get, you know, the whiskey and everything. I give up whiskey, by the way, this year. I stopped drinking whiskey, switched to tequila. But, you know, last year at the El Paso, dude, I get to a point where I couldn't talk, you know, and I would just be giving it everything just to say a sentence or whatever, and we had to cancel a couple, and that sucked. So after that, dude, I was like, no more, you know. So
Hey, shut that whiskey down.
Dude, as much as I love it, it's just, man, it's rough on you, man. And like, you know, I can drink tequila and not feel half as bad as I do with whiskey. But.
Well, your legs don't work as good and your neck.
Hey, dude, yeah, you get that 15-gallon head, bro. Somebody just starts swaying back and forth. And like, I'll be like a cat. Like, I hit the ground and bounce up really quick and think that nobody noticed, but I'm so big. It just shake shit off the wall and be like, what the fuck is up with this guy?
Like Chris Farley just landing on a table.
Bro.
That's 9 lives,
Listen
man.
Me, bro.
Wow, dude. Oh, they kicked you out. I remember that one, actually, dude. I remember that.
Oh, yeah, when they kicked me out, yeah.
That's fun, bro. Yeah, your whole journey. So you guys do such a good job of sharing your journey, honestly, like on social media, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys are just really earnest about everything that happens in y'all's world.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people don't really operate that way. No. You know, you guys are just really, I think, clear to your fans and stuff. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like, and that, I think that alone kind of keeps you away from being like a mainstream thing, you know, because you don't have a PR guy telling you this or telling you that.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like, and with the fans too, it's not like if I were to do something that's kind of like, they're not gonna be shocked by it. You know, right. They're like, oh, you know, fucko for doing that. You know, it's kind of been our thing from the get-go, just kind of be ourselves, you know, like we're not gonna change for anybody. We're not gonna act like somebody that we're not, you know. So I think that's kind of been it. And you know, people have kind of embraced us for doing that, and that's kind of like, you know, puts us apart from other people, you know, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, some of it maybe would rather it not be out there, but, you know, it's just life, man.
Yeah, it's the realness, though.
Yeah, man, for sure.
And it really makes it you. It's like, that is him.
Yeah.
It's like, that is his world, and it's really the world that most people can relate to. Who can relate to some type of perfect, polished fucking... Yeah. That's unrealistic.
There's got to be some excitement a little bit, you know? It's got to be a little bit of excitement, a little bit of spice.
Somebody's got to go missing. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody's got to go to jail. Yeah. We got to figure out where this dude is.
Yeah, you guys have always kind of been and kind of put in this outlaw country type of place, you know?
Yeah.
Do you feel like there's still a lot of outlaws in the business? Do you feel like it's growing? Do you feel like it's changing? What do you think? Who were the outlaws? Who were your outlaws at first?
Man. Yeah, I think there's some outlaws out there for sure. Maybe not that are as, you know, like maybe as big, I would say, but there's definitely some dogs out there. Man, I don't know. Kind of hard to, I don't know. Who you say is a dog out there, man? Paul Calton is about as close to, you know who Paul Calton is?
I've heard of him.
He's about as close to outlaw as it get, man. He doesn't give a fuck, dude. He's my dog. Yeah, he's a beast, man. His music's great. Man, he lives what he writes, man. He's definitely an outlaw right now, man.
Gang. Yeah, I'd like to get to meet that man,
dude. You gotta have him on, man. He is his own person, and dude, he's a legend.
He's one-on-one, huh?
Absolutely, man. East Texas legend for sure.
I think there's a lot of guys that still, I mean, in a weird way, there are a lot of people kind of do it their own way now because they make their own road.
Yeah, for sure.
Like with social media, especially, and just filming your own content or behind the scenes or whatever, you make your own shit now. It's not like you need to have some big producer help you do it.
Yeah, like I've said before, like I don't think the word outlaw is what it used to be, you know. Like I think it's kind of doing what you're talking about, just going out and doing everything your own way, you know, paving your own road and just kind of being a trailblazer, pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, I think that can go into be considered as being an outlaw, because it's not the '80s anymore. You know, we can't get away with a whole lot of shit these days, man.
Everybody's a narc,
dude, man.
Dude, remember when they had fucking narcs and shit, dude? First of all, the shittiest job you could get in high school was being a fucking narc.
Dude, I swear.
Bro, they gave you a little card and it was like, congratulations, thank you for...
You're a narc.
Yeah. And it said it on the card and I was like, that's the one thing you can't put on the card, dude. And then that dude would, like he would try to arrest people at a party or something. People would
Get
beat the
fuck
shit
away
out of
from
him.
me. School's out, bitch.
And then it would take the cops like 3 weeks to have a meeting with the kid or whatever. And it just the whole system.
Oh, man. That's why. Yeah, I wish like you go back, you think about like the Motley Crue days, like the 80s, bro. Did you live through the 80s?
I was alive in them, but I was small.
Yeah, you were younger.
But yeah, I mean, you talk to guys like I remember my first concert I ever went to was Marilyn Manson, right?
Oh, dog.
And this dude took us, and and he was like a I guess he was like a pedophile or whatever. But we didn't know he was, right? So he was just a guy we knew who was also a pedophile, but we didn't know that part. But anyway, he took us over. He's like, I can get y'all tickets to Marilyn Manson. We just started listening to him, dude. And I think we were probably about 14. And this dude dropped us off there. And we were the only people underage that were in there. Like I think it was probably an 18 show. And like Manson like cut open Twiggy Ramirez or like one of the other band members with a bottle. One of the band members cut themselves open or cut another one open with a bottle on stage. He was like bleeding everywhere. The ambulance had to come.
I bet y'all were like, holy shit.
It was awesome. Dude, we're in the bathroom peeing and somebody goes, what are these kids doing in here?
Oh my God.
And then somebody else from another stall goes, don't worry, somebody will
Oh,
That's what somebody said, dude.
bro, the first red flag should have been this dude just getting y'all Marilyn Manson tickets. Being like, oh my God.
Richard Slangenstein was his name, bro.
Did he go in with y'all?
No. He went to gamble. Pull him up, Richard Langenstein. Pull him up, and he was just a real.
Oh, he's a known pedophile.
Oh yeah. He was.
Dude.
He hadn't won awards or whatever, but he was. Yeah, he was in the trenches or whatever.
Is that him?
No, maybe there's more than one of him.
Jesus. Hold on, that guy right there with the father right there.
We can't show the wrong one. That guy. That's him.
That looks like.
that's a liberal.
Oh man,
That's all that is, dude.
You got Theo, right? You got Theo pulls up.
That guy's a bookie. Hold on, that one guy's a bookie. Go back. Yeah, that guy's just a bookie. Up one? No, right there. Yeah, that guy's just taking wagers on the Jets, dude. We're gonna have to take some of this out because we just accused a lot of guys of being pedophiles. But no, old Slangenstein, he wasn't bad. He was what he was.
Slangenstein.
That's what they called him. But yeah, that was my first show. What was yours, man?
First show.
Do you really remember?
Yeah, I mean, so my mom played. She do like old Opry houses and stuff like that. So
She was a singer?
yeah, she sang and just played with like a bunch of old drunk honky tonk dudes, right? I'd be that little shithead kid like running up and down the halls throwing popcorn at people, and so I mean I was around music growing up, but I think my first actual concert was Stoney LaRue. You ever heard of Stoney LaRue?
Bring him up.
He's a
Oklahoma, man or woman?
Dude. He's Red Dirt King, man, Oklahoma cat. There he is.
Wow.
And you need to get into his music, man. He's phenomenal. And it was at the Waco Fairgrounds. My cousins were going to Baylor.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was like 6th or 7th grade maybe. And these college girls come up to me like, hey, what's going on? You know, and my cousin, her friend steps in. And she's like, hey, babe, here's your beer. And like just trying to deter them or whatever. And I take this beer and I hammer it. And they're like, all right, whatever. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? You weren't supposed to drink that beer. I'm like, so we get back to the hotel that night. My mom beats my ass. It's all good.
Oh, yeah.
But Stone, I'll never forget it. Yeah. Texas Moon. Cool.
Stoney LaRue.
Yeah.
And is he still alive?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he's got some bangers.
That warms my heart, dude. I just saw Struggle Jennings play. We were playing in the same town.
Oh, really?
Pretty cool, man.
I hadn't met Struggle yet.
Him and because him and Jelly Roll are friends, and Yellow Wolf, that whole gang. Remember that was really that white, sort of, that Slim American, that sort of fucking missing person.
I like Wolf, man.
Oh yeah, they got all of that. Yellow
Catfish
Wolf, Jelly
Billy,
Roll.
Bro.
Oh.
I used to listen to Pop the Trunk before football games, man, and just like
Oh, I don't know if there is a better anthem, dude.
Dude, it's so good.
Yeah, dude, they had Jelly Roll out there, Yellow Wolf. We even saw Jelly Wolf was out there. We're like, who the fuck is that? It's just
some dude in ICP, man.
Yeah, dude. It's just a fucking, yeah. It was Jelly Wolf. Yeah, it was a Saint Bernard with a couple face tattoos on him. Yeah.
Oh man, driving a Cybertruck, bro.
Well, we saw a struggle, man. It was awesome to go see him. He puts on a great show. Yeah. Where was it? I feel like it was in Montana, somewhere. Where we got to go meet him backstage after, and with his crew. He's got a great group. See who's performing with him, real quick. Who's out there on the road with?
Listen, I mean, that's another outlaw right there. I mean,
with Struggle Jennings. Yeah, he's been out there doing it, man. Yeah. He's been out there doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's something nice about when you have when you're not as mainstream.
Yeah.
That there's a real relationship between you and your fans.
Yeah, for sure.
Caitlin Curtis and Brianna Harness. I don't know if that's the newest tour or not.
Is that Tom McDonald?
Oh yeah, it might be.
I think he's a rapper?
They had a song together, I think.
Yeah, he's cold.
Oh, Tommy Vex, dude?
It's Tommy Vex.
Wow, bro, that's crazy. I know him.
I know him.
That's just crazy. Well, sometimes it's amazing who you see on Google of who you know.
Rock music.
Yeah, he's a rock dog right there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, there's something nice about when something is still grassroots.
Yeah, for sure.
That you feel this weird thing. It's like your thing.
Yeah, and I feel like it gives the fans like a more of a connection, like,
oh yeah,
that he's one of us, like type shit.
You go see him and then they're like, man, he's one of us, dude. He's the same.
Google got one of us. We accept you, one of us.
What is that?
The Wolf of Wall Street when they're sitting there. You never see that?
I've seen it. Yeah. And what, he's in a wheelchair? Or what happened?
I don't know.
God.
I think that's when they were talking about the little people strapping them to the board.
Oh yeah,
and sliding them down at the
different
pins.
times, dude.
When was that? Would have been early '90s, late '80s.
Yeah. Oh, dude, if I was back then, I would have definitely been doing. I'm not going to say it out loud. I'll spell it real quick in case there's any kids listening in the cars anywhere. Murders. And that's what I would have been doing. But now they catch you. You can't even do no good crime anymore.
You can't.
That's the thing. We've taken a lot of fun out of it. You can't be a train robber. You can't. The horse will rat you out now.
It's like, and it's only for like a little bit, like 5 years at a time, 10 years at a time, until it blows up, and it's like, man, you missed that,
Like, what do you mean?
I mean, just like train robbing or like robbing shit or whatever, or partying really fucking hard in the '80s and then just slowing down and.
People I wonder who partied the hard. We had Tommy Lee on one time. He's a fucking greatest dude.
I'm a big Motley Crue guy, so.
Bro, they were so good.
Girls.
Oh, yeah. Girls. God, dude, I can't even imagine. And he was good looking.
Yeah. That was the deal. Like, they had everything, bro.
Imagine being famous and then also being good looking. Like, what a lucky guy. You know what I'm saying?
I think Tommy was really young too, right? Whenever all that was going on. Yeah, imagine having all that going on at 21. 20, bro. I wouldn't be alive.
I would not be
alive. There's no way.
I wouldn't be alive. Like Colombia, people from Colombia or whatever, the ambassador, they're always sending me these, come down to Colombia. We'd love to have you down here, I guess.
Y'all don't want me there.
I'm like, dude, they're like, we'll give you 5 free tickets to Colombia. I'm like, dude, I will fucking.
If they do, holler at me. I'll go with you.
I will die down there, bro. I'm fucking going to Colombia.
My God. They said it's actually really nice to go to these days.
I'm sure it is. But I think I just think they want to do ransoms or whatever. That's the thing. So they try to get you down there.
Yeah, fuck that.
And they want to do ransoms.
I ain't doing that.
Yeah, I would not make it down there. Oh, dude, if I even grew up in Colombia, I would get an 8-ball for like my 7th birthday. I would fucking, it would be lights out, bro.
We're mainlining this shit. Just for birthday.
What's the town in Texas? We got some shows coming up in Texas. We're going to Benton.
Benton, Texas?
Yeah. We're going to Texas A&M over there in
Nice. Where at in College Station?
Not sure. There's a new casino in Benton.
Oh, no shit.
Yep.
Is it?
Oh, Belton. Sorry.
Belton. Yeah. Belton.
They keep changing the name of it.
Belton's out there by Waco.
Yeah, we're going over to Belton.
Waco is where, so when Parker was on, he told you the story about that strip club or whatever we went to. Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's right outside of Waco.
Is it a good spot?
No, it's the shittiest strip club in the world.
Is that the best one you've ever been to, you think?
Strip club?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. No. But it needed to be redecorated, I guess. And so I gave it to him. But
who the fuck is even decorating a strip?
There were just mirrors everywhere, and I was like, man, fuck one of these mirrors, bro. Dude, I found the pictures that he was talking about, like us kicking holes in the drywall and shit. And so somebody had found them and sent them to me. And I was like, oh, fuck, man. And it's just us kind of like passed out next to him, like drywall everywhere.
Wow.
We had some good times.
I've been to some, I'm trying to think of one. Oh, in Shreveport, Louisiana, they had a strip club, and they had a woman in there that's built like a damn centaur or whatever.
Is that the one?
Or Minotaur. Pull up centaur or Minotaur.
Minotaur.
One of them's on Test 200, I think. I don't remember which one it is, but one of them. Which one is that?
That's
Centaur, yeah.
Centaur.
This lady was centaured up, dude. She was definitely.
It's probably Larry Flint's then if it was in Shreveport. Larry Flint's is pretty good.
This was not that good. This was this lady looked like a damn off-duty pony. She had like
a Monday night.
Oh, bro, and she was on the tallest heels ever. She was trying to make herself look taller. I think she was.
God.
Them heels, bro. Them bitches were. I mean, they had the little sticker on them with like they say on the top of a ladder. Do not step right here. That was on them bitches, dude.
Oh man,
she was in them. God, it was so nerve wracking seeing her up there.
You spent a lot of time, Louisiana.
Over the years, I used to go to comedy clubs there. You know what's kind of sad is you go to clubs and over the years they close down.
Yeah.
Is that the same with music?
Yeah. I mean, kind of the same. I mean, there's like, businesses really don't last a whole lot long, like a long time over there for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, it's kind of everywhere in Louisiana, East Texas, unless they're established or a big chain, they don't last for some reason. I don't know what it is.
That's a good point, man. Yeah, I always wanted to go to Longview. I never got to go there.
See, that's every time we went to like the mall and somewhere nice to eat or whatever, we'd have to go to Longview to go. So
yeah,
I grew up. How far did you grow up from Shreveport?
Like 4 hours.
Yeah, okay. So you're like middle then.
Yeah, I'm north of New Orleans, about 1 hour.
Okay.
So our town,
did y'all go to Beaumont?
About 4,000, about the same size as your town.
Yeah,
kind of a perfect size for a town. Bro.
Dude, I love it.
Dude, there was nothing better, dude. Because you were just, there was just enough people to make things interesting.
Yeah. Like you knew everybody, but the select few you didn't know, you kind of made up your own stories. It's kind of mysterious. Like, I wonder what they do. Like, why don't they come to church?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we had a dude that they bought him a bike and he might have been mentally disabled or something, but he might not have been, right? Mm-hmm. We don't know him. But his bike had a baby seat on the back of it. So there was this story that like he had a kid that had like gone missing or whatever, and he would always riding around. It was like a sad man whose wife had left him after the baby had been missing or whatever. Oh, and that's what people thought for years. And it was like people would like pray for him when he drove by or whatever, and or give him milk money, all kind of shit, leave pies in his yard and stuff. And then years later, we found out he's just a mentally handicapped guy, and somebody gotten him a used bike that had a baby seat on it off the side.
He just didn't know how to take it off.
Yeah. And we were like, damn, brother, we fucking gave that dude a lot of dessert. We gave him a lot of dessert.
The prayers are used, though. You know, the prayers, that was good, man.
But it was so sad. He would always be like in the distance, like looking at us, like when we got off the school bus.
Like
I think he just
wanted.
Yeah, I think he just wanted. I think he just wanted buddies, you know?
Oh, man, dude. That's good.
But it's so crazy. Just because of that story, we didn't know. We thought he was this sad
so you
dad
come up
figure.
with all these different, scenarios and stories and shit, and then it's kind of like, it just becomes like a big fable. Like, it's like, Oh man.
But you have a town that's just big enough to support that kind of, where there's like just enough room for rumors to happen.
For sure.
And like,
100%. You can't get away like the gossip, all of the drama, all that shit like that.
and I remember when I was a kid, you would hear like an older kid's name, like he was like 2 years older, 3 or 4 years older, and you were like, oh, that's the toughest guy in the whole world.
Yeah, don't mess with him, dude.
Yeah.
He's so cool.
That was crazy, dude. That was fun being young.
It
dude.
was, man.
That
It
shit
a
was
good
the
time.
best. Yeah, you said your parents were kind of strict growing up.
No.
And were they to your siblings as well, or just you?
No, just me, honestly, man. Like,
I think you were just a bad kid.
dude, I was kind of a little shithead growing up, man. But
I love
mean,
how he's like, you know, it was kind of strict on me.
I mean, but I was always well mannered, you know. I mean,
Are you one of the most likable guys? You were by far one of the guys anywhere. I have never heard anyone say anything uncomplimentary
good,
about Koe Wetzel,
good.
except your parents, I guess.
Yeah, except for Gary Dale just whooping the shit out of me. But no, like, I mean, I guess as like a little kid, I was kind of a turd because I mean, I was the only kid till I was 8 years old. So, you know, I didn't know no better, you know. And then Presley came up and then my younger sister Zoe. But
Why'd they wait 8 years? Do you think any word on that?
I don't know, man. I have no idea.
That's
You know,
rare,
but
kind of.
After, well, yeah, whenever it happened, I was like, "Fuck, bro!" Like this, yeah, because they
had
wanted-
enough.
yeah, for sure. But yeah, I don't know. They were super strict on me, and then my middle sister, I mean, not really, and then Zoe K, they just let her run ragged, bro.
Is she all right?
Oh, she's a sweetheart. She's an angel, man. She's
Married or not?
not married,
That's
super
what's up.
smart. Yeah, she's almost done with college.
Oh God, I gotta
I
get.
think
a
you're
wife.
gonna be one of the first Wetzels to graduate college.
No
I think.
way.
So shout out ZK.
Let's get a picture of her up, Zoe.
Yeah, Zoe K. Yeah,
Zoe K. Wetzel.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. Yeah, she's graduating.
yeah, man. She's I think she's got like a couple semesters left.
Oh hell yeah. Zoe K. right there.
Zoe
Where's she
K.
graduating from?
So she went to Texas Tech. She got her associates in Texas Tech at Texas Tech, and then
Oh yeah, Red Raider country. That's Cliff Kingsbury country over there,
Yeah. And then
Mahomes country, isn't it?
Mahomes, you bet. Yeah, and so now she's just finishing up nursing school. So
Oh, she's gonna be a nurse? No way.
she wants to be a nurse practitioner, and so I was like, you know what? It's like fuck it, you know, do the whole thing, you know, might as well. But
Yeah, be a fucking be the Carmelo Anthony of nurses. You know what I'm saying? Be like a
go
real-
be a doctor. Who gives a shit?
yeah, be the
man?
best one.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some scripts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Hell
Too
yeah.
much of this. Yeah, I'm sick of buying this shit that's been
This is
stepped
for
on.
these shady ass motherfuckers.
Oh, for sure, dude. I want that governmental stuff, baby.
Tired of buying shit behind McDonald's. Come on.
Yeah, my sister's a nurse. I just asked her. She's like, "What do you want for Christmas?" I said, "I want some Toradol shots." Okay, so if my back gets bad on the road, I can
telling
just
you,
use them.
Even if I'm not hurting, whenever I'm getting IV, I'm like, give me some of that Toradol.
Put it
dude.
in. Oh
Hell
yeah.
Give me all the goods.
That's
man.
how I'll do it. Yeah, I got to get a wife, man, next year. That's one of my goals.
Yeah, yeah.
2025. That's what I'm calling it.
Oh, wife 2025.
I'm in.
Nice.
Does BlueChew work? If you're asking that question, we want you to know that BlueChew is putting their money where their mouth is by giving you a month free. Indeed, BlueChew is an online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra, but at a fraction of the cost and in chewable form. You can take them anytime, day or night, dusk or dawn. So you can plan ahead and be ready whenever an opportunity arises. You could be missing out on the best sex of your life. BlueChew. BlueChew wants men to be rock hard. Thank you, BlueChew. They told me that. That's the mission. They will not stop until every man is bricked up. Like a brick house. Thank you. Till every tent is pitched, till every rod is raised. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for our audience. Try BlueChew free. Just pay $5 shipping at checkout when you visit BlueChew.com. That's BlueChew.com to receive your first month free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank BlueChew for sponsoring the podcast. Were your parents kind of like, were they like, okay, Koe, what are you doing here, buddy? You need to get you a, you need to fill out an application somewhere, Bubba.
Yeah,
or were they, how have they supported your music over the years? What's that been like?
Yeah, I mean, they've always been super supportive, but obviously, you know, them being parents, they were like, I remember whenever I was in, I got kicked out of school at Tarleton State.
Oh yeah,
and so
no
you know,
way.
and they like to come in and check on me like once a year or whatever. And
who do your parents?
Yeah, my parents. And so I'm living basically in a garage, on a couch in a garage at one of my buddy's house, and they like they like come in, and it's like. And I was sick for some reason. I had like the flu or something, but I didn't have no money to go get no meds and nothing. So they come up, take care of me, and they're like, "Oh, we're coming up." And they walk in this garage, and there's like cats running around and shit. I'm just kind of like laid up on the couch, and like, we ain't doing this shit. Like, what is wrong with you, bro? I was like, well, I'm sick right now. They're like, well, this is not gonna happen anymore. But I was too proud to be like to ask them for money and shit, you know, because. I didn't want to go that route. And so
you were out of school at that point?
I was out of school.
Did they know you were out of school or no?
Yeah, they knew. And this was kind of like.
Now, had you graduated or no, you were just taking a break?
No, they kicked me out. They said, get the fuck out of here.
Forced break.
Yeah. And so this is like or probably 3 years, probably 2014-ish. And we're traveling. We're not making great money, but we're making enough for me to pay rent on a couch in a garage. And so they were like, you know, my dad, he's worked construction. He's like, you know, come back. You make pretty good money. A couple years, you know, you can be a superintendent. You'll run a crew like me. I'm like, you know, that sounds great. But, you know, and I've got buddies that are out in the oil field, you know, making damn good money. And it was kind of a shitty time in my life. But I think that stuff right there is kind of what helped build me to what I am today. You know, it made me, you know, hard-shelled, you know, it kind of makes me appreciate everything that I've got going on now a little bit more, you know, having to go through those times. But yeah, my parents, they were like, this is not cool. So you need to figure it out. Like if you're gonna do it, you know, do it. So man, they've been super supportive the entire time. So it's been great.
Do you have any songs that are like about your mother or dad or anything like that?
No, surprisingly I don't. And I've got a shit ton of songs, so I'll probably write one now. They're gonna be watching. They're gonna be like, no, we don't have a fucking song about us.
You know what? Yeah, you just never know, because sometimes it's interesting where people find how they find. It's kind of hard to write a song, you know, like you see a lot of songs that are kind of love ballads, you know,
yeah, for sure.
But it's hard to write one that Morgan has that one. What's it like?
That's a banger.
Oh yeah, I thought you should know.
Yeah, that's a banger.
And I think there's a lot of people out there that want to have a song like that.
Yeah,
I think it also touched on a nerve. It's like there's not really that son to mother song out there,
or
son to father. There's some of those more probably.
Yeah. That's a hard song to write though, you know. Like I feel like those songs are hard to write. Like, and
for sure.
Yeah, the Morgan song's a banger. I mean, I've mentioned my parents in songs before, but I just haven't wrote a song about them. You know?
Yeah, maybe it'll happen. Look, things happen as they happen.
Absolutely.
But it's just, I never really thought that it's kind of tough to create. That's a tough one to kind of make.
Yeah.
I think that's why that one hit me so hard. I think of Morgan's just was because it did, you just don't hear it
rings
much.
home for, pretty much everybody, you know. So
you
awesome.
guys toured together some?
Yeah, we did AT&T with them this year, bro. That was awesome.
How cool was that?
Dude, that's what I told him. I was like, man, I appreciate you having me out. To any of the shows would have been great, but to play Cowboy Stadium, you know, Cowboys my team, you know, rep Dallas. And so bro, I got out there and like, that's kind of what I was, I couldn't even like comprehend what was going on. The whole time I'm just like staring around and looking, trying to take it all in, bro. And it was like, what is going on, man? It was insane. It was something I'll never forget. You know, I can't thank Morgan enough for having us out.
Yeah, it's so, just to be able to do that, dude, that's
man.
so crazy. To have that moment to go walk out there.
Bro, like that. Man. It was just like, you just like kept like, I'd never even been on the field before, bro. Like you just kept looking at like people all the way up. You're like, oh, what?
I was like, I've been kicked out of the stadium a few times. So we had to get a couple 100%. Signatures to get me in over there.
Dude, I'm in the back. They're like, what the fuck? Who let him back in here?
Yeah, bro, that's so great.
Man, yeah.
Has yours toured? Now, I'm guessing it's probably expanded. I know that you had an audience that was outside of Texas for sure. I know you have had a strong grassroots audience for a long time, and even bigger than grassroots. I don't mean to use those terms to sound like it isn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm not trying to like.
Yeah, no.
Okay. But now have you found you're touring places that are outside of places you didn't think you would go before? Because that's when things are like, wow, this is kind of crazy.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, we've been doing it for a while, outside of Texas. I think we got outside of Texas probably 17, 18. But I mean, even now, whenever we go to new places that are sold out, it's kind of like, man, this is crazy. You kind of step back and you're like, shit, this is, it's pretty wild. But yeah, we just got done with Europe. We're over there, did UK.
No way.
Yeah, that was, all the shows were sold out, dude.
Y'all go to Manchester, London?
Manchester, London, Glasgow. Yeah. All of
Glasgow.
Leeds, I think Leeds.
Oh, yeah.
Then we did Amsterdam. Then we did Germany. Bro, it was wild.
Wow. Have you ever been to Europe before?
We did an acoustic run over there back in like 2018. So, but we haven't been back since. And so a lot of the fans were like, we're fans of the older music, like they dug on the new stuff, but like they were singing everywhere to all the old shit. So I was like, fuck yeah. And so,
wow.
It was a great time, man.
That's so sick, dude.
We got to get back in like the smaller rooms too. So,
and you're going to Australia soon too, huh?
yeah, we'll be there in March, I think. In March. So
It's so
I've never been to Australia. I'm ready.
It's so great, dude. We rented bikes one day on the beach, right? You can just rent like these beach cruiser bikes, or just like these motorized bikes, And we rented some, and they, you can take them out on the beach, and literally, there's the most beautiful beach, and nobody's out there, and you just ripping these bitches, dude.
I just heard it's kind of like Texas, honestly. Like Australia and Texas have like this thing together. So
We're the biggest following outside.
Really?
Same
nice.
here.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Shout out Australia, man.
Bro, there's nothing like Australia. The people and the women are, and
dude,
everybody's good
I
over
can't
there.
wait.
They're great,
cannot
dude.
wait, man.
They're great, and everybody's good over there. And when I was over there, we went and saw one night. We saw Matchbox 20 and Goo Goo Dolls at a show. We popped over there and checked that out for a little bit. We went to a Fred Again show over there. DJ, he's a DJ. That was pretty hype.
Were you doing shows over there?
Yeah.
Nice. Where all did you tour?
We went to everywhere except for Perth. We have to go back and go to Perth. I might go to Sydney and Perth, or if we're able to.
Yeah. Dude,
you have to be on my friend Sean and Marley. Are you going to be in Sydney?
Queensland.
What is Queensland? Is that the beach?
We're hoping to get a couple more shows over there. So if we are, we need to get on that.
Yeah.
For sure.
You need to go on my buddy Sean and Marley's show,
Man,
dude.
that'd be dope.
Bring it up, Sean and Marley
What is
too.
it?
Where's
Is it
Queensland?
like a podcast or what is it?
No, they do Sean and Marley. SEA. There they are right there. Sean and Marley.
Oh shit. Yes, fuck yeah, dude.
My dogs, dude. You gotta go. And
Dude,
make a
they're
Texas
great.
dish with them.
They're great. Yes. Hell yeah. Do some chicken fried steak with them, bro. Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude, they are legends. Get down with Sean and Marley.
Awesome. I didn't know they were in Australia.
They were on Hot Wings? No way. Bring it up.
Hi there, everybody. Welcome to the Hot Wings program.
What?
Cheese.
Cheers.
You and Marley look a little bit like I look like Sean.
We should do our own show like this.
I look like Sean a little.
Theo and Co.
Whoa, that guy's getting. Whoa. I call the fire department.
Dude.
Wow.
Have you been on Hot Ones?
Yeah, I went on there years ago.
How was that?
It's fun, but I didn't think it was that hot, to be honest with you. Yeah.
I mean, but we're used to that shit though.
Yeah, dude, one of them, I'll say
There
this,
you
one
go.
of them, it's more like, it's not really a sauce. It's more like something you clean the bathroom with. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, y'all are fucking cheating right here. This is fucking, yeah.
Well, I saw like they saw it for like tapatio and shit like that. I was like, what? We put that on eggs in the morning, you know?
Yeah, some of it was easy, and then some of it you're like, oh, they using this to take rust off of the tire well. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is fucking next level, dude. What's like the hot, like what's an area of Texas that you think has the best food? You've been all over there.
Either Austin, San Antonio's got some really good food, man. Mexican food, San Antonio for sure. Austin just has everything, bro. Like barbecue, Mexican food, obviously. Fort Worth, man. Fort Worth is lights out. El Paso's got really good food.
Yeah, what's up with El Paso? It always gets a weird rap, I feel like. It's kind of this mystery.
Man, it's, I think they want to keep it a mystery, man, because there's so much shit going on. Because right there next to Juarez. And Juarez is a no-no. Like, I don't.
You play Juarez?
We haven't, but I mean, it's like they tell you not to go over there or whatever. But I had a buddy, he went over there like a month ago or 2 months ago, and he was like, yeah, we just walked across and went and ate and had a couple beers and then came back over. I was like, dude, what? Like, but yeah, man, El Paso, we record out there in Tornillo, just south of El Paso. And
Tornillo, it's called?
Tornillo, yeah. And it's a great time with the food out there, phenomenal. It's really good. Best Mexican food you'll probably ever eat.
Outside of El Paso?
Outside El Paso, in El Paso.
In El Paso.
Yeah. If you're there, hit me up. I'll send you some
Yeah. What do you think about now with music kind of moving forward? What do you kind of look at? Like, I mean, you guys are touring off of 9 Lives now. And then, like, do you start to think about, what do you kind of think about? I know you have a Christmas album that's coming out.
Yeah. We have it coming out here in a couple days, I guess.
A couple days, I think, December 6th.
Friday. And then January, man, just get back in the studio, starting to write. We'll start writing tomorrow for that, actually. Stay here. And then January, man, just get back in the studio, try and do the same thing, I guess. Yeah, just that. We got a lot of festivals this year coming up. And then, I don't know, a couple surprises.
Yeah?
Yeah. We're excited about it, man. It's this year was wild, man. For us, it was insane. And this year went by so fucking quick, bro. Like, dog.
How is that? What is that about?
I don't know. Maybe that's another part of getting older, but I just feel like it was New Year's Eve and now we're back at Christmas again, you know?
It was so fast, dude. I think people are living fast too because of COVID or whatever. I think people are like trying to live as much as they can.
Bit, yeah, maybe that's it. I don't know. But I just looked up and I was like, because the tour went by. I mean, we were on the road for 3 months and it went by super quick, you know, and I was looking forward to Europe and then Europe went by quick and I was like, holy shit. And so, I don't know, man. Just getting back out there, putting out some more music, trying to, you know, keep the fans happy.
It all happens so fast,
It does, man.
It's kind of weird how even like you could be dreaming or hoping about something and it's like the most important thing in the world.
And then it
comes and it's gone.
Comes and it's like, oh man, now what do I got to look forward to, you know?
It's weird. It's just kind of, like I'm always pinning like my, not necessarily my happiness, but like I'll be pinning like a lot of my excitement on one day or one moment. And,
I do that a lot.
And there's such a buildup of it, but then once it's gone, it's just like it never even happened. Kind of.
Like, damn, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have the same shit, man. I'll get so fixated on some shit, you know, and then once it's there, try to, you know, relish it for as long as you can, and but it goes by so quick.
They got to get you on game day down there, man.
I know it, man.
That'd be a fun one.
And did you do that is that with Pat?
Yeah, I got to do it like a year ago. It was crazy, dude. They called
Pat's
literally the night
awesome,
before, like 10 o'clock, like, you want to come on tomorrow? And I was like, all right, dude. I wouldn't put me on.
Dude, we were talking about that at lunch. Like, Pat is just like completely.
Oh, that guy's unreal.
Dude, he's insane.
He's the most, that guy's unreal, dude. There's nobody like Pat McAfee, man.
Yeah.
He's like the male
story,
Caitlin Clark of his job.
Yeah. Yeah, man. He is.
Yeah, they should have you down there next year on that either that
Red
River Rivalry,
yeah,
or the Texas versus A&M.
A&M, did you watch that the other night?
It was great.
Great game, man. I think it was the first time in like 11 or 12 years that they played, and everybody was.
People were stoked.
Texas was on cloud 10, man. We were fired up.
People were stoked, man. What a great place to be from, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Because Texas, I feel like if there's like people start to divide off into their own states, that's going to be the state a lot of people are going to want to go live in.
For sure. Well, hell, like everybody's starting to move down. You know, you got all these people from California, and I mean, it's kind of like Nashville. You know, everybody's moving to Nashville as well. But are you coming to Texas?
I'm coming to look at a place there in Austin.
Nice, man. Fuck yeah.
I need to get I want to be closer to like a. Yeah, I would like to be able to be in both places, you know?
Absolutely.
Because I find myself, I've had an apartment in Los Angeles for a while for this whole year. I've probably been there.
You still got a place back in LA?
But 3 weeks I've been there. Whole year.
It's I think being able to bounce back and forth from here and there would be dope.
Yeah.
And you've been Austin, right, man? It's got everything, man. Like it's badass.
It's fun. You can still get mugged a little. I like that.
Still got to hold on to your wallet.
If there ain't no crime, the food ain't that good. You gotta have good. You gotta have crime to have food.
It's too white for me.
Yeah, dude. yeah. If you don't have some good crime. We're gonna do. What did you? Cam had asked me about doing the 12 Days of Christmas for that thing. What were we supposed to do?
Oh yeah, no,
just
man.
Read it.
No, yeah, I was gonna have you read it, but I should have thought about it like 2 or 3 months.
We could do it now.
Later.
Would it even be able to record or no?
No, we're good.
So I don't know if I had to go to a studio or something. I was just kind of overwhelmed.
No, I hit him up and I was like, man, this is kind of last notice. Like,
if you do one next year, I'll be happy to do it.
Yeah, for sure. We'll get together on something, man.
Because I wanted to find a way to make it funny, but I was just like, I'm fucking burnt out.
That's what I told him. I was like, man, he was like, well, what's kind of like the overall deal? I was like, just tell him to be himself, you know. I just wanted you to read. We got Ben Burgess. Ben Burgess.
Oh yeah, the songwriter.
We got Ben to do it, yeah. And Ben, Ben.
Bring him up a picture of him.
Ben is he's his own person, bro, and he went in there and did his like Texas drawl and shit.
Oh, dude, he's a very famous songwriter, isn't he?
He's a bad cat, man.
He's like the greatest one, isn't he?
Yeah, I love old Burgess.
Wow, man. I met him years ago with Charles Kelly. I think at some event that they had, with Josh Kelly years ago.
Yeah, he's a bad dude, man.
Yeah, he's the guy.
Well, he got in there and he read it like he was reading it to his grandchildren or some shit. Dude, sounds good.
He did?
Cool. Yeah, it's cool.
Well, if you guys need somebody next year, man,
sure.
I was going to say otherwise we could just record it right here. Yeah. I just didn't, I think, know what to do.
Yeah, no. All good.
Yeah, what do you do? Yeah, with the Christmas album, so what is it? It's just like, I heard some of the ones from last year. I saw like you guys had a cool animation that was online. Yeah. Of like you in the back of a Santa sleigh and stuff.
It's just some like reimagined songs. Like we just basically like covering them up and just making them ours. So and
like chestnuts roasting on like
just
on a bottle of Fireball or something.
Yeah, fucking barbecue pit or some shit.
Oh yeah.
We I don't know. It kind of gives us something to do at the end of the year because we're usually not in the studio, so it just kind of gives us reason to. And it's it's something that people can go back to every single Christmas. So I don't know.
Do you when you start thinking about like what are things you feel like are missing from your own life? Do you feel? Is that a weird question?
I don't know. I've been getting a lot of those today. Very intimate questions. I don't know, man.
I mean, you just hit such a neat place in your career.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think it's anything career-wise. I don't know. It's just always go, and I don't know. You know, I think not having maybe the alone time or whatever it is, just to kind of reset. I was with Bobby and them earlier, and we were talking about it, and that was kind of one of the things I hit on. Is just I like being like I'm a loner, and because I'm always surrounded around people and stuff, but I like to have the time to myself just to kind of relax and reset and do all that shit. So I don't know. I don't know what it's missing. Life's good, man. Life's good, Theo.
Yeah, and that's a good point too. Sometimes it doesn't have to be. Sometimes sure. I'll feel like I always need to have an answer for that question. I didn't even realize that till just now.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I'm kind of setting myself up for failure in a little bit of a way because I'm always thinking that there's something missing.
Yeah, that could be a problem. But I mean, but sometimes when life is as good as you think it is, maybe it's not. So I don't know.
It must be inspiring to see your career continue to evolve, right? Yeah. And grow, your fan base continue to grow, because then you start thinking, well, what can I do?
Yeah.
Not that you don't think that before, but you're like, okay, how can I challenge myself now? How can I, what else could I maybe do?
I've got here, where else could I go, or what else could I do?
It's kind of interesting, because you don't know what this looks like until you're standing there, you know?
Well, I'll find myself like getting into things that, just that I probably would never have got into and be like, well, maybe that would be a cool, like say acting or something, something like that. I think that would be really cool to get into.
And
or
bar ownership, you got a new bar, I know.
Yeah. We've been doing the bar deal and
Riot
Riot Room.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to come down to Fort Worth, man.
Yeah,
We'll
dude.
Well,
Whenever we're touring through there, I think if we don't go through Dallas, we'll have to make it happen.
yeah, for sure. We'll
And what kind of joint is it in there? They got billiards or what is it?
it's kind of like a honky tonk during the day with food, and then about 9 o'clock it turns to a club, man. It's like a Texas club, I guess, like a cowboy club.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. We got bottle service. There you go. Yeah. It's a ride. It's a good time.
Gang, dude, that's your place?
Yeah, bro. You have to
Bro,
come out.
congratulations,
Thanks,
man.
We just opened up a second location, or about to, in Houston. Hopefully getting it up by February.
See, that's what I'm missing about party. You can open up something like that. Like, I'd have to open up a place where people kind of cry about how they feel every now and then. You know what I'm saying? But still
That's what I said whenever I opened it up. I was like, I just want a place I can go fucking party and not have to worry about going to jail. Like nobody can kick me out of the motherfucker. You know?
yeah. Except for you.
Yeah.
You end up texting
and
yourself.
Maybe sometimes I need to kick myself out of there, bro. You just see me dragging myself out, bro.
Fucking Riot Room. That's so cool, dude. Just to have your own bar. Everybody dreams of that, you know?
Man.
People dream of that in their lives, you know?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, man.
You guys are opening up a new one?
Yeah, down in Houston. It'll open, hoping for February, but it's almost finished up. It's been going good, man. It's I never thought that I'd have a bar or whatever, but got in with the right people and just kind of, I don't know, it's been cool.
Yeah. Especially in Texas, especially in your space,
Yeah,
you know?
for sure. Yeah, we didn't. We had talked about putting in one here in Nashville, and I was like, I'm not stepping on nobody's toes. You know, it's not my domain. I'm gonna stick to what I know down there in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be careful. I think about that sometimes too, like about getting involved in certain stuff. You don't want to act like it's your place just because you're there.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, if you're not from there, I feel like
for sure.
that's how I feel sometimes.
I seen is Jelly Roll. Is he putting in one? Is he?
Oh yeah, that's what I did here. Is Jelly Roll putting in a bar? Let's pull it up.
Jelly Laney got hers. Morgan. Oh yeah, I haven't been to Morgan's yet.
I've been to Morgan's either. One of my
We were at
just went.
Good Night Nashville.
5-story building.
God, I feel like they're not just like built. They're just like saying how many stories they can go up.
Yeah.
Shout out Jelly, man. That's awesome.
Bar's marquee sign will be yellow and black, including a skull wearing a crown of Nashville skyline. Oh, that's kind of cool, man.
That's
Oh
dope,
yeah, that's
man.
like his emblem.
Yeah, shout out Jelly. That's awesome, man.
It is cool, dude. What a guy.
Dude, your impression of Jelly, whenever he is you and Uncle.
If you've ever fallen asleep in a fucking UPS van, if you were raised in the back of an Oscar Mayer wiener vehicle,
If you've ever gotten head lice from bad head, if you've ever popped a pimple on the back of a long haul trucker, if you've ever given head in the front seat of a Peterbilt, if you've ever had your legs fall asleep on the shitter of a Love's gas station toilet, you could win an Emmy. Motherfucker's like, what is happening?
Dude, by the way, Jelly gives the best hugs in the world, bro. Every time he sees you, like he just like picks you up. It's like Jelly, man. This is, oh man, if you're having a shitty day, get a hug from Jelly Roll, bro. Turns that motherfucker right around.
They should have a hug center. That should be a machine.
That's what we need to tell them. Hey, instead of all the other good that you're doing around the world, you need a hug station, bro.
Yep, a hug station.
Give out free hugs, bro. Yeah. Oh, man.
if you've never been home,
It's $1 hugs, dude. Jelly's $1 hugs, dude.
Oh,
or you
bro.
can pay $2 and get a little bit more of a hug. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
And it's heated. The second hug is heated, dude. God damn, brother.
Oh, man.
Yeah, there's something about Jelly. He just is, there's something about him. He's just like a conduit, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like for love, really. The guy just.
It's like his whole aura, his whole presence, everything about him. It's just, man, it'll turn a bad day around for sure.
It really will. He really is grateful, man.
Yeah.
He's grateful. He's fun to watch.
His
dude.
story's been cool, man. He's got a really cool story.
Yeah, it's great, dude. What And yeah, you guys are going to be touring for how long? Most of next year or what?
Yeah, we're doing a bunch of like festivals and stuff, and then hopefully getting a tour in towards the end of the year, maybe. Planning on a new record, so if we get that out, get a new tour going, all the goods.
And any new songwriters you want to work with or anything like that, or what's that look like? I know you. One night I called you and Ernest were working together. Sometime.
Yeah, me and Ernest were out I think we were out in El Paso whenever you.
Y'all were fucking. He said he saw an alien or something. He could have been high. Could have been high.
Yeah. There's no telling what. I don't fucking peyote and everything else out there, bro. Yeah, man. I mean, I've started co-writing with a lot of people, man. And this last record was the first time that I'd done it. So, yeah, man. I think it's kind of opened to brand new ideas and stuff, man. Just trying to, do what's best for us.
Has it been hard for you to evolve? Like, is that a tough thing to change to do as an artist? To like think, okay, I'm going to co-write or I'm not, or is that? Do you like have certain like kind of rules for yourself and then those change, or do you not have any rules for yourself?
It was at first to start with the co-writes because I've wrote, my first 4 records were completely just me, and then so to get into co-writing was kind of a hard ordeal, and then now I've accepted a lot more. I feel like it's easier on me, especially with the headspace I'm in and so much that's going on. It helps to have other people's ideas, outside looking in. So yeah, man, it's been a lot of fun. Like I said, with Gabe Simon and all these badass artists around here, man.
Dude, I met him with Dermot Kennedy. I think bring a picture of him up. I think they were writing together.
Probably.
Gabe Simon.
He worked with Noah Khan and a couple other. Oh, Gabe.
I don't think that's him. All right.
No, that's Gabe.
No, that's him. Sorry. Yeah. That is Gabe. That is another guy that I met, but I would like to meet him sometime.
Yeah.
Small world. I look forward to meeting Gabe
Yeah,
Simon.
he's a great dude, man.
No, okay. Now I feel like an idiot, but that's okay. It was a different Gabe that I believe played with Dermot Kennedy over there. We went to the Bluebird over there.
Mm-hmm.
And watched him play. Yeah, well, I just think that's interesting because, it's like I always want to do things on my own, right?
Yeah, for
and
sure.
I was like, I'll do it on my own. But then things kind of change. You're like, I can't do it all on my own.
Yeah, for sure.
And so then I'm like,
And
now I have to evolve a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
I think grow up.
And I've always been like, I hate to ask people for help on anything. Like, that's just how I'm wired. But sometimes, you kind of got to push your pride aside and say the hell with it. So.
Yeah. Yeah, and then that's the times when you really kind of things that get better,
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
No
Usually
doubt.
when I end up including other people, and then I'm not doing anything alone, I think. That's the thing that's a bummer. Sometimes I think about, like, it's not like, I think sometimes I would like to get married, or something.
Mm-hmm.
I said that, but I think it's because otherwise you do stuff and you don't have anybody to tell about it.
Yeah.
You're like, this was fun, but it was by myself. And
Yeah.
you're like, well, shit, dude. Yeah. And then one day your wife or whatever is going to be like, shut up. Yeah. I wasn't
Will you please
there.
stop telling me about this shit?
Yeah. I wasn't there, dude. I think that's good, man. I think we've had a nice chat.
Hell yeah, that was awesome.
Coe, congratulations, dude.
Appreciate
and,
you, man.
Yeah, we look forward to just hearing more music and just watching your journey, man. Yeah, it's fucking tough to grow up, dude. Don't do it all overnight, dude.
Yeah, not all overnight. Yeah, we'll just keep easing into it.
Okay. Hey, man, new Christmas album out now, and his album 9 Lives. Thanks again, Coe. Have a good one, man.
Appreciate it, Theo.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Now I'm just floating on the breeze, and I feel I'm falling like these leaves. I must be